Good evening and welcome. You're watching the 7 p.m. news on CNC3. I'm Ryan Beachu.
I'm Bhavita Gopalchan.
I am Jassi Marik with sport.
And I'm Jean-Marc Rampazad with your weather.
Let's tell you what's making the news tonight.
In many communities, see bars closing down. This country, as persons now curtail their consumption. The UNC, the Grinch that killed Christmas.
Opposition leader condemns the rise in alcohol prices. She responds to the budget.
Tobago stakeholders say alcohol price surge threatens next week's carnival sales and spirits.
Police still trying to find the families of men killed by U.S. strikes. Families say they feel abandoned.
Coming up in sport, the men in maroon tried to lift themselves out of a rut as Mission World Cup 2027 resumes with a 3-match series in Bangladesh.
An adverse weather alert is in effect for Saturday through Monday. I'll have the details in tonight's weather report.
The opposition leader is tonight describing the raising of alcohol prices as an unprecedented level of punishment imposed on the people.
During her official response to the government's budget today, Penelope Beckles called the fiscal package a con job that favors a few. Akash Samru has more.
The opposition leader commenced the contribution with a grim warning to the population.
These policies of the UNC government are an economic crisis in the making, the likes of which we have not seen in the last 40 years.
Penelope Beckles went as far as to say it's the single biggest con job in the country's history.
This budget is one of deception, treachery, and betrayal.
And one of those acts of betrayal the opposition leader claimed was the raising of the alcohol prices.
No government in the history of Trinidad and Tobago has imposed this level of punishment on ordinary people, whose only relaxation is often the occasional drink on a Friday night after a hard week's work, or a river lime, or at the beach.
Beckles said the UNC is not only killing the industry with this move, but also the vibe in the upcoming festive season.
We probably, in many communities, see bars closing down. This country, as persons now curtail their consumption. The UNC, the Grinch that killed Christmas, limes and a killer of carnival.
The opposition leader accused the finance minister of overstating projected revenue while understating anticipated debt. She believes in trying to fulfill their campaign promises. The UNC wants to crash the economy to devalue the TT dollar.
We specifically warned the country that the only way they can do this would be if they devalue the dollar, almost 10 to 1. Mr. Speaker, watch them carefully because this is where they are taking us. And remember, we warned you, and we are warning you again. If they continue down this road, we will face a full-blown foreign exchange crisis.
The opposition leader said she heard nothing from Devindranath Thakur on stimulating the energy sector, tourism, the creative industries, and she said the government is bereft of ideas to tackle crime.
All they can offer us is plastic bags of hot air.
Citing all the job losses since April 28th, the opposition leader asked the public if they are all winning.
They say they love you, yet they pound you down with a hammer of vengeance. And it is clear that the UNC does not care about the people of Trinidad and Tobago.
And the PNM leader took a swipe at trade unions, who she said have remained mum on the firings and now the adjustments to the retirement age and NIS contributions. The opposition leader said a budget should be about building a nation, not breaking it. Akash Samru, CNC3 News.
Meanwhile, Tobago owners, bar owners that is, say customers may soon switch to cheaper alcohol after Monday's tax increase, as businesses warn that the hike will pressure their carnival sales and profits. The increase in liquor duties announced in the national budget is already driving up prices in Tobago. Business owners say they are paying more to stock their bars and are warning that customers may cut back or downgrade their drink choices this carnival. Mount Irvin hotel owner and director of the Tobago Hotel and Tourism Association, Alpha Lord, says the effect will be felt sooner rather than later. Lord says the cost of doing business in Tobago was already higher than in Trinidad, and the tax increase will put small bars under increased pressure to survive.
So you will find that we would have incremental increase in prices that's not necessarily reflective of the same cost structure in Trinidad. And now with the duties increase, you're going to see prices go up. It's just unfortunate, but prices will have to go up to match the cost of that duty increase.
But not everyone is willing to pass the cost on to the customer. For Carnival, Juve band owner and Moonova Water bar operator Ricardo Maximum says he will absorb the loss to protect his brand.
At the moment, we haven't incurred a price increase to the bar, but probably by next week. And what I can say to the patrons, even though the alcohol and beers has already gone up, I will not incur this price increase onto the revelers. So the package will remain as is.
The owner of Bago's restaurant in Crown Point, Biswajit Bakchi, says businesses will have to live with a price hike, but he's now unsure how customers will accept the new costs. With Tobago Carnival just days away, other bar owners say they can only wait to see if spending at their bars will fall.
Well, in light of the increase in alcohol prices, today we asked, will you still be buying it?
And this is how you answered.
The People Say, brought to you by Excel Health TT, the official supplement of the CPL.
Yes, I'll be buying bottles, like more vodka, those sort of stuff instead of a beer, because beer lasts a shorter while than a shot of vodka.
Yeah, I'll still buy. It ain't really doing me nothing.
You know, people can buy more alcohol. With that, even if the price increase, they can buy more alcohol because I mean, this is stress increase, you know. But me, I can speak for myself. I go pardon a little bit on it.
No, I would not be buying alcohol because, for instance, one beer is how much? $13 because the prices is ridiculous.
Yes. After a hard day's work, yeah, that is my sorts of relaxation though.
Yeah. It's just habits. I was a smoker, I was a drinker. So at the moment, the price will look like something shocking, right? But eventually, that is a habit.
The People Say, brought to you by Excel Health TT, the official supplement of the CPL.
Returning to news of politics, immediately following the conclusion of the opposition leader's contribution, she was referred to the Committee of Privileges for comments she made about House Speaker Jagdeep Singh. Opposition leader Penelope Beckles had on another occasion said the PNM's October 10th walkout from Parliament was prompted by bias and unfair treatment from House Speaker Jagdeep Singh. She accused the Speaker of striking down urgent opposition questions and applying standing orders in favor of the government. Kuba South MP Barry Padarat moved a motion of privilege, and Deputy Speaker Dr. Aina Ali ruled that Beckles' remarks breached parliamentary rules against attacking the presiding officer. She referred the matter to the Committee of Privileges for investigation. Beckles later told CNC3 News she was unfazed by the ruling and would continue speaking out against what she views as injustice.
As far as I'm concerned, that is just a distraction for my budget presentation, and I will not be muzzled.
Now, a ruling from the Privileges Committee will come at a later date.
Let's tell you what's still to come in the news tonight. Local government minister denies bias, claiming PNM corporations receive bigger slice of funding pie than the UNC.
Parents seen threatening and attacking students in school, video identified as a police officer.
And coming up later on in sport, the Red Force trial series ends in an anti-climax way. We'll tell you which team won today's low-scoring final.
At Bagwansing's, Port of Spain and Chaguanas, we are committed to providing quality products for all major building projects. Let's build together with rebars and beams, BRC coils and mats, RHS and angles, roofing sheets and purlins, lumber, plywood and MDF. Bagwansing's, building homes, building communities, building TNT for over 60 years. Bagwansing's, Port of Spain and Chaguanas, building value every day.
Social media blogger Rhoda Barrett says she is worth every cent paid to her by the previous administration for consultancy work she did for the Finance Ministry.
In a WhatsApp response to CNC3 News, Barrett says she did nothing unethical or illegal in undertaking consultancy work with the ministry or its entities.
Speaking this afternoon in Parliament during the budget debate, Legal Affairs Minister Saddam Hussein revealed Barrett's payment of over $3 million in 8 years.
Miss Rhoda Barrett, Mr. Speaker, collected $3,027,735 from the Ministry of Finance, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, this individual runs a social media page called News Source, Mr. Speaker. Public funds were being used by that woman, Mr. Speaker, to denigrate persons.
Hussein says Barrett's contract was signed December 2017 after her company was formed in November that year.
He accuses the Finance Ministry under the previous administration of using state funds to allow her to spew racist, xenophobic and venomous remarks. Hussein says the contract and supporting documents will be sent to the Attorney General for advice. The TNT Police Service is still gathering information relating to the U.S. airstrike off the coast of Venezuela on October 14th, in which 2 Trinidadian men were allegedly killed. Acting Police Commissioner Junior Benjamin tells CNC3 News officers have been trying to find the families of the 2 men. He also says there was still no clear verification as to the identities of those on the boat. Despite this, relatives of 26-year-old Chad Joseph of Las Cuevas says he is one of the 2 killed. They say they feel deserted by the authorities. But Defense Minister Wayne Sturge tells us he too is awaiting credible and verifiable confirmation with respect to the identity of the people killed. And Homeland Security Minister Roger Alexander says in the absence of a passenger manifest, the men's relatives should have taken certain actions.
I suggested early that the family should have gone and made an official report and give the police the information that they would have. It would be easier for the police to do their work, but that it doesn't exist.
The minister says once the information is reported to law enforcement or his ministry, he would ensure the authorities take the appropriate steps to understand what is happening. But former CARICOM and Foreign Affairs Minister Dr. Amory Brown is not impressed. He is highly critical of government's handling of the matter.
In a very cavalier and belligerent fashion, the Prime Minister and her ministers have firmly associated themselves with things like killing them violently, not demanding any evidence, information, detail, location, identification, assistance with remains or anything along those lines. So here we are. Now it has affected our own people.
Well, the U.S. president confirmed the latest attack wasn't on a boat, but a drug-carrying submarine. He says there were survivors from that attack who are being held as prisoners of war. President Trump was talking to reporters after a meeting with the Ukrainian president. He boasted that Venezuela's Maduro had offered to give the U.S. everything as a result of the strike on narco traffickers.
There is some confusion tonight about the terms of 20th Commanding Officer's position. Has he resigned or has he proceeded on leave?
That's right. Defense Minister Wayne Sturge says Colonel Caston Charles was not sent on leave. He also rejected reports that Charles officially stepped down, despite a notice posted to the regiment's Facebook page saying that Charles has resigned and handed over duties to Colonel Edwards. But Minister Sturge says he has received no resignation, and as far as he is aware, Charles chose to proceed on leave. In August, Charles was sent on 605 days leave, which was cancelled a day later. He's currently on 180 days leave beginning today. His departure follows the revocation of Air Vice Marshal Darrell Daniels' appointment as Chief of Defense Staff on October 7, 2025. Captain Don Polo has since been appointed to the role.
Police are tonight investigating one of their own accused of physically and verbally assaulting students at a Port of Spain school last month.
School safety officer Shaka Wallace, who was injured in the incident, tells CNC3 News the parent allegedly sent threats via voice note to a student group chat the night before, then showed up on the compound the next day.
Video obtained by CNC3 News shows the woman hitting students, the dean and Wallace. More now from cameraman Ricardo St. Bernard and reporter Carissa Lee.
When government made the decision to deploy police officers in schools, it was to address the rising incidents of indiscipline and violence. But at this school, it seems as if the alleged aggressor is a member of the police service. Acting Commissioner Junior Benjamin confirmed she is a TTPS officer and said an investigation is underway. CNC3 News spoke to school safety officer Shaka Wallace, who said he was bitten and head-butted by the parents. He shared a recording and claimed the incident stemmed from students harassing the woman's child about her hair, which she allegedly warned them about before the attack.
I'll be down in that school, bring all your mother. I'll kill one of all you. You better tell all you.
She bit me on my right forearm before biting me also in my face. I think the least I would have expected in that moment is to be head-butted in the face.
Wallace said things intensified when she met the students in the school's office. In the nearly 4-minute video, the parent is seen grabbing one student by her school shirt and pointing her finger in another's face. She was also seen fighting off the adults trying to restrain her. A minute later, Wallace is seen entering the room and attempting to restrain the police officer from attacking anyone else. He is calling for her to be fired from the service.
Here you have a police officer, although not in her official capacity, perpetuating such acts, and I find it really appalling.
Acting Commissioner Benjamin said the TTPS is investigating both the voice note and the video. He added that the incident will be dealt with to the full extent of the law. Carissa Lee, CNC3 News.
To business news now, T&G's credit unions are stepping into a new era. League President Aldrich Neptune says plans are underway to expand services, deepen partnerships, and finally give the movement a home of its own.
Meanwhile, a major step forward for T&T's fintech landscape as the Virtual Assets Bill moves closer to implementation. One local tech innovator says it's time to put power and payments back into people's hands.
That's right, Andrea Perez-Service tells us more in tonight's Business Watch.
President of the Cooperative Credit Union League, Aldrich Neptune, says the credit union movement is entering a new phase of growth with plans to strengthen partnerships, expand financial services, and secure a permanent home for the league. Speaking at the Credit Union Day National Award ceremony in San Fernando on Thursday night, Neptune says the league signed a memorandum of understanding with the Aspire Group to offer investment management, digital payments, and risk management services.
It is also our hope that this MA will promote economic inclusion and support financial access and resilience to all our communities.
Neptune confirmed that the league has regained its seat on the Confederation of Caribbean Credit Unions after a 15-month absence, saying persistence had paid off. Turning to fintech news, local e-money firm WAM Now Technologies Limited has teamed up with Visa, giving small businesses the power to accept card payments with just a tap on their phone. This was announced during the unveiling of WAM capabilities by founder and CEO Mark Pereira.
That also means you can top up WAM instantly with your debit card. So no waiting in line, you just do it right there at your home with the card in your pocket. What that also enables us to do is an e-commerce plugin. So a lot of you want to receive online payments, you have a website, or you just want to send someone a link.
WAM is also partnering with National Payments and Innovation Company to develop the government's digital wallet. And now for a look at today's energy and foreign exchange prices. Andrea Perez-Service, CNC3 Business Watch.
Well, still to come in the news. Las Iva residents say water has been gone for 4 months, but the bills keep coming.
We had mostly hot and sunny conditions today, just a few showers, mainly over Trinidad during the afternoon. It was quite hot as well, with a high of 34 degrees Celsius recorded at Piarco. But we can expect a change in the conditions tomorrow when the adverse weather alert comes into effect. I'll have the details coming up just after the break.
New Charles chocolate with 0 sugar added. Charles guilt-free chocolate goodness.
Southern Food Basket's Diwali Flash Sale is now on. Richport vegetable oil, 1.5 liter, 2 for $39.95. Wax Diaz, $199.95 per case. Ibis flour, 10 kg, $68.95. Clorox, 1 gallon, $26.95. Soft and Pretty paper towels, 3-pack, 2 for $24.95. Tenderness napkins, 100s, 5 for $17.95. Bright Wash laundry detergent, 1,800 grams, $19.95. Specials available from October 16th to October 19th.
Bright Ideas is doing it big this Diwali, and it's all happening under the tent. 50% off curtains, flowers, ornaments, and vases. 25 to 50% off mats and rugs. 25% off all lighting fixtures. Plus, unbeatable specials on small and large appliances. Don't miss it. Once it's gone, it's gone. The Bright Ideas Diwali Expo is on now, and you've never seen savings like this. Bright Ideas, located at Point Fortin, Princestown, Rio Claro, Laramie, Marabella, Curep, Tigamartin, and Chaguanas.
My name is Kyron Pollard, and I approve this message.
World-renowned cricketer Kyron Pollard.
I've been playing cricket for most of my life, and I don't know what it feels like to wake up and not be sore. If Omega XL works for me, it will work for you.
Don't let pain stop you from living your life. Chronic inflammation equal pain and disease. Reduce inflammation, reduce pain.
Omega XL can empower you to keep doing what you love. Don't let joint discomfort hold you back.
Live long, stay strong with the XL brand.
Visit your local pharmacy or health food store today.
In Hinduism, cow's milk is revered, and from the finest milk comes our ghee. When offered into the sacred fire, cow ghee carries our prayers to the deities, unlike processed vegetable ghee. From your devotion to your delicious dishes, you can trust Anchor Cow Brand Ghee. For all occasions, use the best ghee. Enjoy the best food and delicacies, and have the best Diwali with Anchor Cow Brand Ghee.
Diwali specials at Food Basket, Arima, Chaguanas, Champlain, and Gulfview. Nestle reconstituted 1 liter milk, 2 for $24.95. Nestle's green butterfly milk, 250 ml, 3 for $18.95. Good and natural cream of wheat, $14.95. Potatoes, 10 pounds for $20. Onions, 4 pounds for $9.95. Supercow full cream milk powder, 800 gram, $37.95. Shub Diwali from Food Basket. 4 locations: Arima, Champlain, Chaguanas, and Gulfview.
Ho, 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 ho. Start the season sweet with Jimmy Abood's annual Christmas and October sale. Get up to 60% off on curtains, sheet sets, floor mats, upholstery fabric, and more. Shop now at the last big sale of the year.
Millions of people are attacked by harmful mouth bacteria. The root cause of bad breath, gum problems, cavities, plaque, and tartar. That's why Colgate combined the best science and technology in Colgate Total. Unlike others, its superior formula fights bacteria and creates a powerful protective barrier for up to 24 hours to prevent them from coming back. Take control of your oral health with Colgate Total.
With Alive multivitamins by Nature's Way, you won't be defined by time. You'll own every minute of it. Discover how you can age vibrantly with Alive.
Hey, man. Where are you? Okay. He said 5 minutes. Anyone want dessert? Maybe he's stuck at the office?
Surprise!
Not yet, Carl.
Bro, I'm literally at the altar right now.
Relax. I'm almost there.
We're like the friend who isn't always late.
You have the rings.
CG United. Good like that.
Southern Food Basket's Diwali Flash Sale is now on. Get Glow grapes, $18.95 per pound. Gala apples, 10 for $20. No-name bathroom tissue, 24s. 2 bales for $84.95. Coal, 2 liter, 3 for $18.95. Chubby, 3 cases for $99. Aqua Pure, 330 ml, 6 cases for $96. Pepsi 7-Up Juicy, 500 ml, 7 for $19.95. Specials available from October 16th to October 19th.
Welcome Welcome back. Residents of Upper Lasaiva Maraval say they have been without water for months and are now using a river in the area to wash clothes and even flush their toilets.
Cameraman Gary Vincent and reporter Otto Carrington have more.
For months, residents of Lasaiva Maraval have endured a persistent water crisis, relying on nearby rivers to do basic household tasks.
I wash in the river water, and we suffering for water real bad.
For Ricky Joseph, this is the only way he can clean his vehicles. The residents are blaming the lack of pressure in the taps to reach residents living in higher areas in Lasaiva. Pensioner and Maraval resident Harold Harry, who lived there for 50 years, said he and his wife have gone more than 4 months without what is supposed to be a basic amenity.
Or about 3 to 4 months now, more than that, could be more than that. Nobody come to say nothing. Nobody come to say nothing. We have rainwater because I have, if you want to come in and say I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tanks. 2 days, 3 days back there. Wait, no, 6 tanks.
Residents now rely on the nearby Lasaiva River, carrying buckets uphill to their homes just to get through daily chores. Pensioner Joyfulness Graves, who lived in Lasaiva for over 50 years, said the situation has become unbearable.
Water is vital. You're talking about people, children who have to go to school. You understand? Normally, we could use the water to wash, but you can't drink it. You can't drink that water because people living all the way up there. It's not good to drink. You just flush your toilet, again you have to tote it.
CNC3 is awaiting response from WASA's Corporate Communications Manager, Daniel Plenty, on the issue. Otto Carrington, CNC3 News.
WASA says mechanical issues at the plant compounded by recent TNTech outages affected service. The authority says full operations resumed on 12th of October and acknowledges some residents will see full service resume tonight into Saturday. Well, Jean-Marc is back. Jean-Marc, I understand that from midnight we'll be on alert.
We have 2 yellow alerts actually coming into effect. The first one comes into effect at 8 p.m. That's the hazardous seas alert. And then tomorrow, midday, midday tomorrow, the adverse weather alert comes into effect. So let's take a look at the satellite. The activity over the northern leewards has only now begun to weaken after 2 days of intermittent rainfall. Now, to our east, we can see the activity associated with the tropical waves creeping closer to us. And this afternoon, the Met Office issued a yellow level adverse weather alert, which comes into effect midday tomorrow and lasts until 10 p.m. on Monday. That's Diwali night. They're expecting a high chance of thunderstorms with associated street or flash flooding and gusty winds. Also, with consecutive days of rainfall, landslides and landslips may also be possible in areas prone to those. Now, a quick look at some of the rainfall accumulations over the alert period. The European model has the highest amount to our northeast with about 2 or 3 inches of rainfall, but the American model, which is the GFS, has about 4 inches of rain, which is a significant amount over our area. So you see that there is some variation between the models, but still a relatively wet weekend expected. Also today, a yellow level hazardous seas alert was issued and it comes into effect 8 p.m. today, lasting until 4 p.m. tomorrow. Now, this is due to the anticipated long period swells affecting northern and northeastern coastlines of Trinidad and Tobago. Larger than normal battering waves can be expected, especially at high tide times, so all marine interests are advised to exercise caution during the period. Otherwise, sea conditions are generally moderate and winds are expected out of the east-northeast at about 10 to 15 knots. So tonight's forecast initially fair with a few early morning showers, lows of 23 in Trinidad and 25 over in Tobago. Tomorrow, partly cloudy conditions with scattered showers and isolated thunderstorms with the more intense activity expected during the afternoon. Now, the occasional showers are expected to continue intermittently overnight into Sunday as well. Looking ahead, a high chance of rainfall for the entire period with the 2 successive tropical waves traversing the area. The most intense days are looking like Sunday and Monday, but then Tuesday and Wednesday we may see the ITCZ trailing those waves. So in particular for Monday, maybe we should start looking at some alternatives for the dias rather than the usual wicks.
Well, I'm actually a little bit worried because I know a lot of people will be looking forward to getting some last-minute Diwali errands in this weekend, but seems like that may not be likely.
We still have 2 days, so maybe Jean-Marc will be able to tell us that by Monday that things look a little bit, brighter.
Hopefully. Let's hope so. Hopefully. We'll pray for it.
Thanks very much, Jean-Marc. Appreciate it. Let's tell you what's still to come in the news tonight. Maruga motorists get a sweet surprise from police as officers hand out Diwali treats instead of tickets.
No, this is Radical Trading, you know that? And them have everything to cover anything. Radical Trading have the best fabric designs for your upholstery needs, yeah? So furniture, car, boat, tent, even material for school bag.
This will look really nice on my couch, boy.
They even making pillow too.
Sprang.
Oui.
Oh, shucks, I forget my money.
Serious?
They could pay for it for me.
Me and my big mouth boy, I wonder if Radical get thing to cover mouth yet.
Radical Trading, 4 locations nationwide.
Whether you're an athlete, a business professional, or simply someone who values their health, Omega XL can empower you to keep doing what you love. Don't let joint discomfort hold you back.
Live long, stay strong with the XL brand.
Muscle Russell. Diwali specials at Food Basket, Arima, Chaguanas, Champlain, and Gulfview. Cook's brand, pure vegetable ghee, 1 pound, $24.95. 2 kilogram, $99. Pure coconut oil, 700 ml, $17.95. Jolly Foods granulated sugar, 1800 gram, $19.95. Chana, 5 pound, $20, save $9.95. Cocoa, 2 liter assorted, 3 for $20. Wax deers, case $1.99. Shub Diwali from Food Basket, 4 locations. Arima, Champlain, Chaguanas, and Gulfview.
Ho, 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 ho! Start the season sweet with Jimmy Abood's annual Christmas in October sale. Get up to 60% off on curtains, sheet sets, floor mats, upholstery fabric, and more. Shop now at the last big sale of the year.
The super sale is here at Passant's Food King. Special deals for Diwali on Nabisco cream of wheat, 340 grams, only $37.99. Gold medal pure butter ghee, 800 grams, now $99.99. Nestle green butterfly milk, 250 ml, 3 packs, 20. Fresh Harvest sweetened condensed milk, 3 for just $25. Chatak soya chunks, 230 grams, 2 packs for $25. Ibis all-purpose flour, 2 kilograms, 2 packs, now $30. Sir dishwashing liquid, 750 ml, 2 bottles, just $20. Chubby soft drink assorted, 3 cases, now $95. Plus, we're giving you 5 times the joy this season. Enter to win one of 5 brand new Toyota Tazers. Sale ends 21st October or while stocks last.
Push on, quality value, that's our way. The real push shots, we're here to stay. The Food King push shots.
Get a loan at Bremont. The process is simple. Fast and efficient approvals. Receive funds within 24 hours once approved. And no penalty for early repayment. Located at 4 Gala Street, Woodbrook. Remember, we like to lend.
Diwali specials at Food Basket, Arima, Chaguanas, Champlain, and Gulfview. Cook's brand, pure vegetable ghee, 1 pound, $24.95. 2 kilogram, $99. Pure coconut oil, 700 ml, $17.95. Jolly Foods granulated sugar, 1800 gram, $19.95. Chana, 5 pound, $20, save $9.95. Cocoa, 2 liter assorted, 3 for $20. Wax deers, case $1.99. Shub Diwali from Food Basket, 4 locations. Arima, Champlain, Chaguanas, and Gulfview.
You're hired. Not you guys. Him.
For me? What I just later?
When it comes to spotless results, trust the real professional, Sir Cleaning Products. Floors, windows, tables, wherever there's dirt, Sir makes it disappear. Hassle-free cleaning, every time.
So, do you do kitchens too?
Like I go get a raise?
Sir Hassle-free cleaning, done right.
Okay, I see you. Okay, let me see you, Cherry Hill. Yeah, now take it back. Let me see you rock off, shake off, shake off. Let me see you rock off, rock off. Let me see you kick right, now kick left, now step forward, now step back. Lucasade, bring the energy.
A second victim of Wednesday's shooting incident in Brasso has died. Schoolboy Darius Shadrach died around 3:30 this morning. His mother, Cheryl Cole, tells us he never regained consciousness. The heartbroken mother says her son, a Form 3 student of the Tobago Secondary School, was a loving child, and she's still trying to understand why the boys were attacked. The shooting occurred around 2 a.m. on Wednesday. Shadrach's 20-year-old friend, Christopher Joseph, died at the scene. Also injured were Joseph's 23-year-old brother, Coley, and Shadrach's 15-year-old schoolmate, Gerald Gaines. Well, Coley remains warded at the Eric Williams Medical Sciences Complex, while Gaines was discharged on Wednesday.
A 51-year-old woman, her son and 5 grandchildren narrowly escaped after their Sangre Grande home was firebombed around 2 a.m. yesterday.
Police said the woman was asleep at her Picton Road Extension home when a loud explosion woke her up. She discovered her bedroom curtain and mattress on fire, grabbed her 5-year-old granddaughter, and alerted her 21-year-old son, who was asleep with the other children ages 2, 6, 8, and 14.
The family managed to extinguish the blaze before it spread. The woman later found broken glass bottles and gasoline-soaked cloth in her bedroom and kitchen. A container of gasoline was also discovered outside.
Sangre Grande police are continuing investigations. They believe it may have been arson. A renewed appeal tonight from the family of 56-year-old Marlon Henwood, who has been missing for 7 months.
They have now increased the reward for information on his whereabouts from $10,000 to $40,000. Henwood, who has Canadian citizenship, disappeared on March 3rd after leaving the San Fernando General Hospital. He has a developmental disability and speech impediment, and his brother Anthony believes he couldn't have survived this long alone. 7 months on, he says they've received no information about what happened to him or where he could be. Anyone with information on his location has been asked to contact the nearest police station, 999-800-TIPS or 555. Local students are being encouraged to learn Spanish to give themselves the edge in the international job market and scholarship market.
While speaking during Spanish Week celebrations at the Open Bible High School in San Fernando, Head of Trade and Cooperation at the Mexico Embassy, Flavio Gonzalez, tells students it's not just about grammar, but about connections and culture. Gonzalez also says Mexico is part of the Caribbean family and shares ties with Trinidad and Tobago through food, culture, and trade. They should be able to communicate as well. Spanish is the second most spoken language in North America, and the embassy offers free Spanish courses and teachers as well as students. Spanish teacher Raulisa Silvestre Pierce says with increasing tensions in the Caribbean, creating closer ties between the Caribbean and Latin America is important.
I think it breaks down the barriers, so it's no longer those people and us, or us and those people. We are all humans at the end of the day. We just may speak a different language in this case, but again, we are all humans, so we all come together under one big umbrella.
Well, also in attendance were diplomats from the Cuban and the Dominican Republic embassies, as well as school supervisor for Victoria, Dr. Royden Rampersad.
Well, Bavita, it is now time for Deporte, that's sport in Spanish. Jasi.
Gracias, Ryan. Here's what's coming up after the break. The British High Commissioner makes a meaningful contribution to rugby's upliftment in TNT. And if the question is where to go and what to do on the long weekend, we've got the answers for you when sport returns.
Get the best for less this Diwali at Southern Food Basket. Wax Diaz, 1 dozen, $26.95. Golden Brand Margarine, 4 for $19.95. Royalty Diaz Oil, 2 liters, $54.95. Anchor Cow Brand Ghee, 2 pounds, $119.95. Garlic, $9.95 per pound. Potatoes, buy 10 pounds, get 5 pounds free. Squash Pumpkin, $1.95 per pound. Extra large grain chana, 2 pounds, $14.95. Offers available while stocks last.
Dress like you mean business. At The Working Woman, we bring you stylish, professional looks made for the modern woman. From casual to formal workwear, we've got your professional wardrobe covered.
Folks, take a look at all these medical conditions. What does it have in common? This, ITIS. But what does ITIS really mean?
The suffix itis denotes inflammation of a specified organ or tissue.
ITIS really means inflammation. How do we combat chronic inflammation? Through lifestyle changes. Then, and only then, make sure you're getting enough omega-3 fatty acids.
Always consult a qualified medical professional before starting any supplements.
Diwali specials at Food Basket, Arima, Chaguanas, Champlain, and Gulfview. Nestle reconstituted 1 liter milk, 2 for $24.95. Nestle's green butterfly milk, 250 ml, 3 for $18.95. Good and natural cream of wheat, $14.95. Potatoes, 10 pounds for $20. Onions, 4 pounds for $9.95. Supercow full cream milk powder, 800 gram, $37.95. Shop Diwali from Food Basket. 4 locations: Arima, Champlain, Chaguanas, and Gulfview.
Visit Tire Clinic Marketing, New Truck and OTR Tire Service Center at number 30 and 32 Montrose Main Road, Chaguanas. Call today at 665-8973 or 672-3419. Alignment services available. Tire Clinic Marketing, Truck and OTR Service Center. A tire for every need.
Today I am at Prem Singh's. Let's see how many items I can cross off my Diwali and Navratri checklist. Well, I think I checked off everything on my Navratri and Diwali checklist. Mission completed, only at Prem Singh's Puja Bhavan.
Get the best for less this Diwali at Southern Food Basket. Split peas, 2 pounds, $7.95. Crown rice, 8 kg, $69.95. Olympic unpitted prunes, 450 grams, $17.95. Olympic sultanas, 400 grams, $9.95. Chatex soya chunks, 8 ounce, $14.95. Dairy Champ condensed milk, 1 kg, $18.95. Nabisco cream of wheat, 340 grams, $37.95. Offers available while stocks last.
Bright Ideas is doing it big this Diwali, and it's all happening under the tent. 50% off curtains, flowers, ornaments, and vases. 25 to 50% off mats and rugs. 25% off all lighting fixtures. Plus, unbeatable specials on small and large appliances. Don't miss it. Once it's gone, it's gone. The Bright Ideas Diwali Expo is on now, and you've never seen savings like this. Bright Ideas, located at Point Fortin, Princestown, Rio Claro, Laramie, Marabella, Curep, Tigamartin, and Chaguanas.
Get your home ready for Christmas with La Vega's Big Plant Sale. From October 24th to November 2nd, enjoy 20% off all plants, pots, soil, fertilizers, fruit trees, palms, herbs, indoor plants, flowering plants, fragrant plants, ground cover, and more. While you shop, the family can enjoy the nature park, ATVs, and pools. Visit La Vega San Fernando or Grand Couva, both branches blooming with savings. Call for details. La Vega's Plant Sale. This one sale you don't want to miss.
Southern Food Basket's Diwali Flash Sale is now on. Richmond vegetable oil, 1.5 liter, 2 for $39.95. Wax Diaz, $199.95 per case. Ibis flour, 10 kg, $68.95. Clorox, 1 gallon, $26.95. Soft and Pretty paper towels, 3-pack, 2 for $24.95. Tenderness napkins, 100s, 5 for $17.95. Bright Wash laundry detergent, 1,800 grams, $19.95. Specials available from October 16th to October 19th.
Welcome back. It's time for sport. Member of Parliament for Point Fortin, Ernesto Quezar, says an upgrade to the borough's popular recreation space, Coronation Park, is in the pipelines. During his contribution to the budget debate today, Quezar said consultations have led to recommendations for a multi-sport facility which would honor the area's sporting history.
We have had 3 consultations thus far, and the people of Point Fortin have said openly that they wish to have a proper stadium established in Coronation Park with a Mondo track and a proper football field because, Mr. Speaker, the great Jeremy Richards is from Point Fortin, and we would like to name Coronation Park after Jeremy Richards, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I would like to thank the Minister of Sport and Youth Affairs for giving me the proper advice. I wouldn't say what the advice is, but I want to thank him for still supporting, for supporting the project.
Some cricket news now. The West Indies and Bangladesh began a very important three-match ODI series on Saturday morning. With 2027 World Cup qualification points on offer, both sides want to continue their climb in the rankings to ensure automatic qualification when they square off in Mirpur from 3:30 a.m. West Indies head coach Darren Sammy is expecting difficult pitch conditions.
We've never seen anything like that before, but I think we all know the challenge the subcontinent brings, especially to our batters. I think coming from India is something that is of advantage for the guys who have, gotten used to such or the closest conditions you'll get.
Given the expected unfavorable conditions, Captain Shea Hope is laying responsibility onto the senior men.
When you play in foreign conditions, it's very important as an experienced player, as a senior player in the team, to share all the knowledge that you possibly can. And in this situation, we all have a desire to do well for West Indies, and it's very important as a cricketer, especially as a batter, to come into these conditions and perform well. So all the little learnings that I would have gained from my previous trip, it's about having those conversations with the remaining batters and trying to get the best out of each and every one of us.
4 wickets for all-rounder Terence Hines and a 50 from Nicholas Sukhdev Singh ensured the Soca Strikers beat the Cocorico Warriors in a low-scoring final in the Red Force's 50-over Cup. Ian Wason takes us through.
The TTCB Super 50 Cup acted as a trial exercise for TNT cricketers hoping to make the final Red Force cut. Shatran Rambaran would have put his name in the hat with a century in the previous match, but he was out for only 2 today for the Cocorico Warriors batting first. Red Force regular Keon Utley only made 6. The score was 9 for 3 when Brendan Boodoo became the first of 4 wickets for Terence Hines. Christian Thurton fought back with 15, including this, but 3 balls later he was bowled by Hines. Navin Bidesi top scored with 16 and guided the Cocoricos with 3 fours. But their constant loss of wickets saw them bowled out for 89 in 17.3 overs. With only 90 needed to win, Soca Strikers got cracking early. Nicholas Sukhdev Singh dominated in a partnership with Safas Cooper. Sukhdev Singh went the aerial route on occasion and was finally caught for 51 with a score on 75 in the 14th over. After his dismissal, Cooper changed gears, guiding the Strikers to 90 for 1 and victory by 9 wickets. Strikers winning the 4-team trial tournament. Ian Wason, CNC3 Sport.
Well, the British High Commission in Trinidad and Tobago has delivered an inspiring donation of gear to the Trinidad and Tobago Schools Rugby Union. The presentation was made at a handover ceremony at the High Commissioner's residence in Maraval. The items were sourced via UK-based charity SOS Kit Aid, which recycles sport gear, but High Commissioner John Dean remarked that the collaboration went beyond the physical exchange.
This event symbolises opportunity, it symbolises empowerment and hope. It's an investment in the character, the discipline and the community of which you're all a part. Today we're proud to donate a wide range of rugby gear, some brand new and some gently used, supporting environmental sustainability.
Among the items received were hoodies, polos, tracksuits, tackle shields, kit bags, socks and boots, which will be distributed heavily to schools in rural Trinidad as well as Tobago as a means of making the sport more accessible. The gesture, according to Trinidad and Tobago Schools Rugby Union President Patrice Devines, falls in line with the union's theme this season, Bridging the Gap, the power of passing on.
Your kindness and commitment fostering sportsmanship and athletes' excellence is truly inspiring to us. It's partners like you, sir, who empower us to nurture our young sportsmen into becoming excellent persons in sports.
Police basketball team has earned the right to defend the South Zone Basketball Championship Division title. They defeated Answer Stars 93-78 in Game 2 of the Big Four semi-finals last night. Mikhail Williams led all scorers with 30 points as Police led by as many as 25 en route to the win. They tackled Southside Elite in the final with Game 1 to be played on Wednesday, October 29th. Meanwhile, Southside Elite took a 1-0 lead in the Under-23 final, beating Point Fortin Veterans Academy 73 73-68 last evening. Well, it's time for the weekend's Sport Wrap. Here's Caston Cupid with all we need to know on where to go and what to do. We start with football. The race for the Secondary Schools Football League crown continues on Saturday with round 11. Leaders Napri and McCullage are on the road to QRC. Fatima hosts Signal Hill and St. Anthony's faces Prez. St. Benedict's heads to Sawan North. Scarborough Secondary travels to St. Augustine. And St. Mary's welcomes Trinity Mocha, while Trinity East plays Carriby Chima East. All matches start at 3:30 p.m. The Trinidad and Tobago Midnight 10K is on this weekend, happening in Tobago. Start time is at 11:59 p.m. on Saturday night at the Magdalena Grand Beach and Golf Resort in Lowlands. A novel idea that's sure to produce an exciting race. The RBC Royal Slam Colleges basketball tournament enters week 3 at the Eastern Regional Indoor Arena in Tagarigua. Some of the exciting matchups on day 1 will see Holy Cross taking on QRC from 4 and St. Anthony's against St. Mary's College from 6 p.m. On Sunday, St. Francis takes on Holy Cross in the first game, followed by QRC versus Fatima. So go out and get a dose of the competitive youth basketball. A bit higher up the food chain is the South Zone Basketball League. This weekend, only one fixture tips off on Sunday at the Southern Regional Indoor Sports Arena, and it's an under-19 match between Club Enterprise and Edinburgh from 3 p.m. So head on out and support. Well, I'm Caston Cupid, and that's all you need to know. Where to go, what to do over the weekend in your CNC3 Sport Wrap. Thank you, Caston. Now, South Africa's A-class bowling in a 10-wicket win over Sri Lanka at the ICC Women's World Cup today nips tonight's Sport High. In a returns of 2 for 18 today, South Africa's Masabata class sent down this pitch to clean up Hassini Pereira. The definition of hitting the right line and length, classy and classic. Yes. So Masabata class, for that brilliant delivery, you earn tonight's CNC3 Sport High. Great bowling, guys. That's it for our week in sport.
All right, thank you very much, Jassy. Let's take a break. We'll be right back.
Southern Food Basket's Diwali Flash Sale is now on. Get globe grapes, $18.95 per pound. Gala apples, 10 for $20. No-name bathroom tissue, 24s. 2 bales for $84.95. Cold 2 liter, 3 for $18.95. Chubby, 3 cases for $99. Aqua Pure, 330 ml, 6 cases for $96. Pepsi 7-Up Juicy, 500 ml, 7 for $19.95. Specials available from October 16th to October 19th.
Do you know that Neo Eyewear was the first to offer the Ray-Ban Meta glasses in Trinidad?
And yes, they are genuine and authentic with different colors and sizes to match your style. With these glasses, you can listen to music, take calls hands-free, pictures, and even videos.
And yes, they offer a free eye test.
And back to school sale, frames, lens for $200. You heard me right, $200 for frames, lens, eye test, everything. So what are you waiting for? See your way with Neo Eyewear.
High blood pressure doesn't wait, and neither should you. Aja Nutrition's blood pressure support is crafted with a clinical strength blend to help you take control naturally. Gentle on the body, powerful for your heart. Blood pressure support by Aja Nutrition. Naturally strong.
Plumbing problems? Don't guess. Call Plumbing Solutions at 628-4646. Proud to be serving Trinidad and Tobago for over 20 years. We do it all. Maintenance and repairs, new construction, sewer lines, inspection, drain cleaning, leak detection. We are licensed and insured. So call Plumbing Solutions at 628-4646.
Would you recommend this product to younger people?
Age doesn't really matter. So I think if I was 17, 18 and I get introduced to these products, I would maybe be Superman. So
More Superman?
More Superman.
Absolutely outstanding.
Southern Food Basket. Quality food to fill your basket. Get it all at Southern Food Basket. Fresh goods on every aisle with best prices. For the best market around, high quality meat pound for pound. Get the best for less, start shopping. Go to Southern Food Basket. Shopping how you like it. High quality at the best prices.
Welcome back. While motorists are usually stopped at roadblocks to be ticketed, drivers in St. Mary's Village, Moruga, were in for a sweet surprise as police officers handed out Diwali treats, food and drinks instead.
The initiative, led by the St. Mary's Police Community Council and the local police station, is part of a new drive to rebuild public trust in law enforcement. This trust has been eroded over the years by a series of police killings and crimes, including extortion. Secretary of the St. Mary's Police Community Council, Anisa Khan Mohammed, said the event, supported by local sponsors, saw dozens of motorists smiling as officers shared sweets instead of tickets. It's a gesture she hopes will help restore confidence in the police and spread some Diwali light in the process.
The perception that a lot of residents have of the police right now, and that is not just in this community but nationwide, may not be a very positive one. So we want to reinforce those things. As you can see, we have officers in the background and they continue to go above and beyond. And we need the residents to know that and to be able to put their trust in the officers again.
Well, several people have been killed by police in Moruga.
The latest notorious criminal Shumba James and Visham Hussain were gunned down last April when they fired on the police.
With just days to go before homes glow in celebration of Diwali, many are adding more than lights to their preparations.
From shimmering decor to intricate designs, some already adorning themselves with mehendi. Tonight we explore the timeless tradition that brings beauty, meaning and artistry to the Festival of Lights.
This Diwali feature is brought to you by the Little Store in Currap and Chatak Food Products Limited.
As homes light up and preparations for Diwali reach the final stages, mehendi, commonly known as henna, adds the finishing touch, a symbol of beauty, grace and celebration.
So henna, it's Middle Eastern, and they usually do it in, like when you're getting married. It's a tradition, right, to adore yourself and to decorate your hands. And they said while doing henna, it will give you good luck for your new chapter, and it also calms the muse, which I don't know if that's true, but they say.
As the scent of essential oils fills the air, Diwali gracefully draws using henna cones across waiting palms.
When I was like 14, my mom sent me to do a cosmetology course, and I branched off in doing nails. And I saw henna and I just liked it, and I just continue going home and drawing every day because I like art too. And I just got into it.
Now, the patterns may look intricate, but for Diwali, it's all about flow, creativity, and personal expression.
The henna is a tree, and you get the leaves, you dry it, and then you make it into a paste with essential oils, lime juice, so forth. And then you make it, leave it overnight, and you put it into this cone.
For Diwali, a design could take anywhere between 15 minutes to 3 hours, depending on the design and even the occasion. She adds that while some prefer henna stamps for quick, instant designs, they come with their own challenges.
Because of the fact that it's made with ink, people do get allergic reaction to it, so it may not work for everyone. So the traditional now, which is like you don't get allergic reaction to it, it works for everybody.
And as the Festival of Lights approaches, she encourages everyone to join in the joy, unity and celebration of Diwali.
Come out and enjoy Diwali. I mean, Diwali is not just for Hindus, it's everyone can celebrate. And in Trinidad, we see that. We see different cultures going to Hindu homes and having meals and enjoying, the sweets and stuff. So enjoy Diwali.
Angelo Chetadaya, CNC3 News.
This Diwali feature is brought to you by the Little Store in Currap and Chatak Food Products Limited.
You hear that, Ryan? Doing henna brings good luck.
Do you plan on having your
I'm going to do my entire hand, both hands.
All right, send me pics. I look forward to seeing it. Let's recap tonight's headlines. Opposition leader condemns a rise in alcohol prices as she responds to the budget.
Tobago stakeholders say alcohol price surge threatens next week's carnival sales and spirits.
In sport, the men in maroon try to lift themselves out of a rut as Mission World Cup 2027 resumes in Bangladesh.
And in the weather, 2 yellow level alerts come into effect: the hazardous seas from tonight and the adverse weather from tomorrow.
We've come to the end of the 7 p.m. news here on CNC3. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Ryan Beachu.
I'm Bhavita Gopalchan.
I am Jassi Marie.
And I'm Jean-Marc Rampasad. On behalf of the entire team, have a happy Diwali.
You're watching CNC3.
What Tongue Say? Brought to you by Sunshine Snacks and White Oak.